My closest friend held a crumpled note in front of me. "You're pregnant?" she asked, her voice shaking. I froze, staring at the crumpled paper in Ava's hand. The handwriting wasn't mine, but the details were impossible. It listed the exact day my period didn't come, the moment I got dizzy in math and had to sit down, things I had never said out loud to anyone. Then came the notebook I kept hidden under my mattress, the one with baby names I'd only ever written for myself. My stomach dropped. This wasn't gossip. This was surveillance. The note kept going. The morning I'd thrown up in the school bathroom. The nights I lay awake terrified to tell a soul. Even the doctor's appointment last Thursday, down to the minute, and the nurse who smiled at me. Every secret I'd locked inside my chest was spelled out on that page. My hands shook as I pressed them to my face. Someone had been watching me for weeks, maybe longer, studying me so closely it made my skin crawl. I scanned the hallway, laughing students, slamming lockers, nobody paying attention to me at all, yet someone clearly had been. A prank couldn't be this precise. A classmate couldn't know this much. And if it wasn't someone at school, it had to be someone close. Someone with access. Someone who had been tracking every step I took. I shoved the note into my backpack, heart pounding so hard it hurt. Whoever wrote it wasn't teasing or guessing. They knew, and they weren't done. By lunch, I cornered Ava in the cafeteria, my tray clattering onto the table. "Tell me everything," I demanded, my voice trembling. She flinched, eyes glued to the floor. "I didn't write it," she whispered. "I just found it too. It was already in my locker." My stomach twisted. If she hadn't written it, then someone had deliberately used her to get to me. Someone who knew our schedule, who wanted me doubting the wrong person. The rest of the day, every hallway felt hostile. I scanned faces, looking for anyone who lingered too long near my locker, or watched me from the edges. Footsteps behind me made my pulse spike. Locker slamming sounded too sharp. Even teachers felt strange. Mr. Hensley pausing mid-lecture when he caught me staring. Ms. Dalton shutting her door a little too fast when I walked by. Paranoia crawled under my skin until I couldn't tell what was normal. During 7th period, I pretended to look for something I'd lost, hoping to see who'd approach my desk. No one did. Somehow that felt worse, like the person wanted distance, wanted control without being seen. I even stopped the janitor by the supply closet. He gave me a polite smile, but he kept smoothing his shirt like he was nervous, or hiding something. I couldn't tell. That night, I locked my bedroom door and laid the note on my bed. I reread every line, my chest tightening. Someone had tracked my schedule, my symptoms, my private routines, things I'd never told anyone. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. One message. Don't tell anyone. Ice slid through me. They didn't just know what I held, they knew exactly how scared I'd become. This wasn't a prank. Someone was watching me closely enough to make sure I stayed silent. Jonah, my older brother, knocked softly. "Lila, you okay?" I didn't trust my voice, so I shoved the note into his hands. He read it once, and his face strained. "Someone's been sending you these?" I nodded. Hours later, after he went to bed, I opened my laptop to check an assignment and froze. Ava was still logged in. She'd used my computer last week to check her internship email. I went to log her out, but something made me pause. Her inbox was cluttered with drafts, half-finished messages to me. Not friendly ones. They were written like me, to me. Fake questions, fake worries, fake conversations she'd never actually sent. They mimicked my tone, my slang, but slightly wrong, like someone practicing my voice. Then I saw the folders, screenshots of my doctor's appointment reminder, a saved photo of the baby name list in my notebook, even timestamps from the day I'd thrown up in the school bathroom. My stomach dropped hard. It wasn't just notes in my locker. She'd been inside my accounts, inside my routines, inside my secrets. I called her. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped the phone. When she answered, I didn't waste time. "I know you accessed my messages," I said. "I know you've been following me." Dead silence. A full 5 seconds where I wasn't sure she'd breathe again. Then quietly, "I didn't mean to scare you." I held the phone tighter. "You didn't just scare me." Ava finally broke, rambling, confessing. She'd watched me, tracked my appointments, collected pieces of my life like it made her part of something bigger. Every coincidence, every comforting whisper, every time she appeared exactly when I needed someone. None of it was chance. She said she wanted to protect me, to feel close. But all I heard was obsession, dressed as friendship. My pulse pounded. Relief, fury, fear, they collided at once, but I didn't let any of them pull me under. "You don't get to be in my life anymore," I told her. "Not like this." She cried. I hung up. I didn't wait. I blocked her number, changed every password I had, wiped her access from everything. The note stopped that night like someone had cut a wire. The note stopped that night like someone had cut a wire. And 8 months later, when I finally saw that baby, Ava wasn't anywhere near us. For the first time, I felt safe.